Hey guys, welcome to your third Java tutorial. It's Mike again, and today I'm going to be talking about variables and how we can use them for different kinds of things. So the two variables that we're going to be working with primarily in this video are the string, and what the string is it's a series of characters that you can use to store text. Like you can store a name in a string, or you can store any words, any characters, A, B, C, D. And we're going to be using an integer, which, as everybody should know, that's a number without decimals. So, what we're going to do today is it's basically going to be another basic Hello World style program, and we're going to start by making an integer. So the way that you start making an integer is you type int, and then you notice that it turns purple to symbolize that there's a variable being made. And then we're going to name it whatever we want to name it, so we'll name it age. And then we'll put a semicolon there. You don't need to put a semicolon here, but for the sake of this video I'm going to. And then the other variable that we're going to have is we're going to have a string. And we're going to call the string name. So now we're going to set the name. Let's just assume that we're making a person. We're going to set the name to whatever the person's name is. So name equals open quotes, whatever you want to say, John McNameson. So now we've set the string variable name to John McNameson, and we're gonna set age to, how old do you think John McNameson would be? I guess he'd be like 32. So now John McNameson is 32, but we don't care because there's nothing that we can do with these yet, right? Wrong. So let's change our Hello World program to something else. We'll make it say name colon space, and then we're gonna work with system.out println operators now. So you can take a string and you can add things to it. You can add two strings together. It's called string concatenation. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do name in quotes plus the variable name plus quotes, and then I'm going to format it with a space, and I'm going to say age, and then I'm going to put a space there, and then outside of those quotes I'm going to put age. And then when we run this program, it should print John McNameson, age 32. So that's a very basic overview of what you can do with integers. If you wanted to do math with variables, that's also easy to do. So you could do system.out.println x minus y, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to have int x and int y. So let's say x equals 10 and y equals 5. The answer that you get should print out 5, right? So down here you see 5. And then you can change these to whatever you want, and then you can have a very basic arithmetic machine just by changing a variable and then the symbol that you have here. So now we're going to get 20. So let's go back to string concatenation for a minute. We'll have a string A and a string B. And let's say I want to output what the strings have together. So we're going to do A plus B. So as you can see, it's yelling at us for not having the variables initialized. If you click a light bulb in Eclipse, it will tell you that your variables aren't initialized if they're not. So we're going to set A to hello space, and then we'll set B to world. And now we've made a variable-based hello world program. So, what the hell did I just do? Alright, there we go. So now that we have the variable-based hello world program, we can just change this to say, like, B could be YouTube. And then we can run that, and it says hello YouTube. So that's a very basic understanding of variables, and we're going to get into more advanced variables and data structures later on. But as of right now, this is the introduction to Java video. So I'm going to slowly teach you more and more. Thanks for watching.